Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect 2, where we've just taken down a gigantic war mech. And with Tali's squad all down, we head on to find Veetor. Hopefully up here.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Veetor?
No Veetor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Veetor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collect...
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Illusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Illusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Veetor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Veetor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Veetor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Veetor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, records sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Okay, after a fairly long string of cutscenes there, on them a mission complete screen, leveled up a bit, mission summary, got a heavy weapon ammo upgrade, 15% heavy weapon ammo capacity, but we must recruit a head scientist to build the upgrade, so Morning Solace, as he suggested, is probably our first destination for sure. We found a fair few amount of credits, got a nice bit of earning, found some iridium, and we're off on another adventure.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship?
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Okay, the galaxy map. Use the galaxy map to pick new destinations for the Normandy. Same as before for that. We've got the private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. What other new features are in here? An armory. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Oh, the dreaded elevator loading screens. Huh. And the captain's quarters. Go to your personal cabin to customize your appearance. And we got a tech lab as well. Acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. So we really do need him ASAP. Okay, we got a lot of journal updates by the look of it here. A lot of the DLCs, I'd imagine, as well. Because we'll be doing all of them as we go along. Maybe it'd be nice to just check out our journal straight off the bat here, rather than let it update straight away. So what we got for missions here, we got assignments. A couple, the Normandy crash site. The Alliance has found the wreckage of the SSV Normandy on the planet Alchera. They have asked that a monument be placed on the site and any sign of the remaining 20 missing crew members recovered. So we can go back and see the old crash site. But here we have a ton of missions, not just stop the collectors. We got master thieves, veterans, to all these people that we can go to the Citadel, the Council, see if we can get our Spectre status back. Lots of different people here to recruit as well. Plus we've managed to get another upgrade on ourselves, so maybe we'll go with Reeve Mark II this time round. Let's have a little chat with Joker, because he's the only remaining thing. Oh, he kind of makes the Normandy in a sense. He's the only thing really left that's familiar to us.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Well, it's kind of true as well. At least you got like a moving seat thing. We can examine for codex updates here. Space combat pursuit tactics. We can close the shutters. I
Got
guess
some pressure loss in the number 4 hydrogen tank. Lock it down, Edie.
telling Edie what to do there. I guess they're flying with the console rather than out the windows, as it were.
It takes skill to make a ship bang in a vacuum. Don't think it doesn't.
Okay, Joker, you don't need to prove yourself to me. We could explore the rest of the ship, but we got Yeoman Chambers has a special name there. Where are you? Yeoman Chambers is standing next to the CIC.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Just a quick curt meeting, and I can call her whatever I want because I'm the commander here. Well, let's get right back out there and, well, find ourselves a mission to complete. Mording Solus, where are you, sir? So we have here, oh, different way of doing things. We move around, recruit Archangel, the Professor, the Veteran over at Omega here. We have other planets that we can enter as well. We can explore planets before, but now there's a different scanning system. Instead of moving down with the Mako, or the Mako, whatever you wanted to call it, we now scan and fire probes to find minerals that we need. So where are we looking at? So we're looking for the bit where the peaks are the highest.
Probe launched.
So we can get ourselves a fairly large amount of minerals.
Is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Thank you for telling us. You can tell when there's a particularly strong deposit nearby because the vibrations on the controller get very, very strong.
In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Well, thank you for telling us. There should be a strong deposit of here. I think that's the strongest it's going to get.
Launching probe.
Well, I won't bore you with all the resource collecting. We'll find a way to nicely summarize that. We're off on the missions. Omega, recruit Archangel, the Professor, and the Veteran. I want to see the Professor first. Is it the Professor we're after? I'm pretty sure it is, Morden Solace, or is it the Scientist? What was the name of the mission again? Loads of different points to head off to. Favar over there. Anything down here? Batala? Arin Larkin? Lots of places to visit, it seems. We'll just quickly see what the name of the mission we are after is. It's the journal we want. And it is the Professor. So they all seem to be gathered in one location. So let's head there straight away. It's a space station. Built on a mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. It's got a fairly big population, though, for a place without a government. While our squad selection here is pretty low, we have to take Jacob and Miranda, the full human squad. And we have a lot of squad points to assign for our people here, so stuff like Cerberus Officer is going to be pretty good straight off the bat. May as well get them a fairly large amount of weapon damage, health, squad health, etc. Pretty nice stuff there, actually. And then maybe Overload rank 2 for now, and then we'll do his spells. There must be some for Jacob as well. Yes, yes, yes. He gets higher shield strength with barrier. Okay, we should go with the normal Cerberus operative thing. We'll go more or less the same way for him as well. We can change the weapon loadouts, but I'm not sure if that's going to be that helpful right now, because we don't really have much to choose from, if anything.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
There's a lot going on, but in front of us...
Please.
Is someone being interrogated?
Shut it.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
I guess in the end, he's part of our crew.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the Illusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Veetor Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Okay, he's a bit of a crazy, not very nice person. Well, I guess you need mercenaries to get this job done. At least we've got a new crew member straight off the bat. So supposedly we have to head to Afterlife straight away before anything else goes on. I don't know if anyone's going to have a fit if we go the opposite directions, but we may as well
let me in.
Do as they say.
Go on in. I'm expecting you.
Who's this Kylan bloke here?
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Well, the locals are pretty nice, it seems. At least we avoid some bloodshed there. What a crazy place. Fire going on, crazy. What on earth? Who do we talk to? Where do we go? We got merc recruiters, Anto, the bartender over here. We can keep drinking till we're drunk or something on those lines, but I guess Shepard used a first drink after being brought back to life. Hello, Anto.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Where is this Arya?
I'm busy.
I'm sure you are. Helena Blake, I remember that name.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above? I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
So after all that killing of crime lords, we've made ourselves a little goodie in the galaxy, it seems. And it makes sense, though, a previous gang leader, previous criminal crime lord herself, would probably make the best kind of social lord for interacting with criminals as a whole. But guys, that brings us to the end of the episode time-wise. So next episode we'll go meet up with Arya. Today we've met up with some old friends, Joker, and reunited with the Normandy, even if it's a new version. And Helena Blake as well, we could call her an old friend of sorts. So join me next episode for more Mass Effect 2, and I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.